Previously on One Life to Live.
Okay, here's the key. Make it look good, all right?
You are going to give me my half of the money, or I'm going to run you off the road. Do you hear me?
And somehow they managed to rack up all this debt before they could put a stop on my card.
$50,000?
I'm here to see about renting the other loft, the one next door.
I won't make the same mistake I made with those stupid kids. I'll make sure you really are dead.
Stop it, just let go of me.
Does this mean you're going to give me my half of the money?
Just go away. Stop messing with my microphone.
Microphone?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on TV and you're not. So there.
I was being recorded.
Sorry, but I'm the one who's gonna be famous, because she's gonna be giving me that money on television. She set up this microphone for the news crew.
You imbecile. The only thing Jessica set up was you.
Hey, Jesse's gonna have to put this back on me.
Oh, I don't think so. I think she got everything she already wanted.
Huh?
Don't you get it? I just confessed to trying to kill Seth and Jessica. I gotta get out of here.
Allison Perkins, you're under arrest.
So the assignment is just to write an essay comparing the two theories.
Oh, that's easy. One's even more boring than the other.
Well, I don't think that's the kind of comparing the professor had in mind.
So, how are you going to deal with it?
Well, I'm just gonna quote from the essay.
Not the assignment, Jen. Him?
I'll just deal with it. You know, I can't really avoid seeing him once in a while.
That's true, especially once he moves in next to you and Christian.
What?
How could she?
Something wrong, Mom?
How could she do this?
What happened?
Oh, it's nothing.
Nothing? Come on, Mommy, I saw the whole thing. You got about as pale as you can get without passing out.
And that serves me right, because this was not for my eyes. And I don't know how it got in there, but I read it accidentally.
Well, you can't unread it, so why don't we do the next best thing and talk it over? You said something like, how could she who?
Carrie.
Carrie? Well, I thought you two worked things out.
This is something new. Carrie Reynolds' credit card bill. She owes a collection agency $50,000.
So, are you ready for that cup of coffee?
Yes, just let me write myself a note to call that credit card company. I want to straighten out that fraudulent charge for the 1,000th time. I can't believe it's still on my bill.
Are you sure you don't want an expert to lean on them a little?
Yes, I'm sure. But thank you very much.
Well, you know, it's what fathers do. Lean on people for their daughters.
I'll get it straightened out.
It's a lot of money they're trying to squeeze out of you.
What? Just a small matter of $50,000? That's chump change to a highly paid college professor like me. I wish. But thank you for being concerned and for wanting to help.
What did I just say?
I know. Thank you.
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt. You haven't spoken to the dean, have you?
No, why?
Okay, because, Professor Reynolds, your life is about to change forever. Sorry to set you up like this, Benjamin. Even if you are the dirty rat that your wife says you are. If I had a man like you in my life, he could take me for everything I had, every single penny. That's life, isn't it? We're all going for the gold. You get it your way. I get it mine. It's our cue.
Problem?
Yes. Biggie, I can't let this go without first talking to you.
About what?
Asa told me that you said that Ben didn't want anything to do with him. That just doesn't sound like Ben lately, and it certainly doesn't sound like you, and I just don't understand.
Oh, gracious. Renee, I never said that to Asa.
No?
No. I said to Asa that Ben didn't want to see him right then and there. Apparently, I didn't make myself clear.
Okay, that sounds just like Asa. He can be a kid sometimes. You deny him just a little request, and he feels totally rejected.
Well, I'm so sorry if I caused a problem, really. See, the thing is that Ben and I had a very special little plan, you know, very special.
That plan wouldn't have something to do with the fact that you took the most romantic room in the hotel, would it?
Well, it just might.
Well, I hope everything works out the way you want.
It will.
Mrs. Davidson, I told you before that your husband has no interest in sleeping with me. He is completely faithful.
Okay, then we have to make it look like he isn't. And the best is yet to come.
Why would the dean want to talk to me?
You know, that Shauna girl hasn't been shooting her mouth off.
No. It's nothing like that. Finally, I am the bearer of good news. Did I look that gloomy to you?
Yes.
Well, this came to the dean's office today. He thought you should see it. You couldn't happen to anyone who deserved this more.
Well, that's great, but somebody want to fill me in?
Oh, well, show it to us.
But, we are pleased to inform you that a manuscript authored by one of your professors has been selected for publication. What, you got a paper published?
A book by one of the top university presses on the planet.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, what kind of book is it?
International Approaches to the Rehabilitation of a Recidivist Urban Criminal. A comparative study.
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
Well, don't wait for the movie. It's strictly for the academic world, but to actually be getting a book in print, it's such an honor.
Oh, honor schmonor. Look what came with it. Look.
$5,000? Well, if they really like this book so much, why don't they come up with some real money?
Oh, believe me. I mean, this check, it's like, well, in the academic world, like she's Stephen King, for God's sake.
I mean, it's nice to be paid, and more than nice, but I have another really big reason to be excited about this.
$50,000? I mean, how could Carrie be so reckless with her money?
Sure is a lot.
I mean, I've heard about women, I've known women who are capable of doing that. They would go on these wild shopping sprees and run up all this debt. I mean, it's like being an alcoholic or a compulsive gambler. They can't help themselves, and they can't stop. Che lastima. And I was growing so fond of her.
Well, it seems to me there's only one thing you can do.
And what's that?
Call her and ask her about it.
Admit that I've been looking at her mail, not in your life.
All right, well, just how did you run into that?
She left this envelope for me with Antonio's paper in it. She must have inadvertently grabbed it and then shoved it in the envelope with the paper without realizing it. Which makes it even worse. I mean, how could you think so little of a $50,000 delinquent bill to lose track of it so easily?
Well, I don't know, Mama, but that doesn't seem like Carrie.
No, it doesn't seem like Carrie. But then again, you know, I've never seen her in the same outfit twice. And that could really add up.
Maybe she's good for it.
How could she be? I mean, this is a delinquent bill. We don't know how long this has been going on. This is a collection agency. We have no idea what kind of lifestyle she was living before she came to land you. I really hate to judge her, but this could turn out to be a catastrophe.
Look, Mom, I can understand why you might be upset. You've always been really careful with your money.
Yeah, and lucky for you that I was. I mean, we didn't live like royalty, but we never had any hungry days.
Well, that's right. And you always worried about me, and I'm really grateful for that, really. But this is none of our business.
No, it's not our business. But it is Antonio's business.
Allison Perkins, you have the right to remain
again.
silent.
You two are always getting in my way. I should have made sure you were dead when I had the chance.
Can't believe you tried to kill us.
And I can't believe I failed.
Oh, Miss Perkins, please step in. You know, about that right to remain silent, now would be an excellent time to use it.
I don't get it. What's going on?
Well, Miss Paulson, the big news for you is we're dropping the Grand Theft Auto and the attempted murder charges against you.
You already did that. That's why you released me, isn't it?
No, stupid. They released you so they could trap me.
That's right. Now we've got your full confession on tape. A confession that lays out exactly how carefully you planned everything.
Oh, you don't know that half of it.
Will you
man.
shut up, please?
You better come with us now.
I'm not going back to St. Anne's.
No, you're not.
No.
This time, you are going to prison.
No! Don't come any closer. Oh. Now, all of you, step aside and let me go.
What are you doing? What are you sticking me with here?
What do you think, Einstein? It's a knife, and it's right behind your heart.
Oh, my God.
Show us the knife.
Oh, yeah, right. And I'm going to let Roxy make a run for it. I don't think so. The only way you're going to be seeing this knife is when it comes through the other side.
You are not leaving this room.
Please just do whatever she says, okay?
Good advice. She's your mother, Jessica. Tell them to let me go, or I mean it. I'll use this knife. It's your call.
He's drugged, not dead. Come on, Mrs. Davidson. If you want to get a divorce, you better not blow it.
Could we pick this up? I don't have a lot of time.
What for?
I have a surprise planned for Ben, and I really need to get in there and to set it up before he wakes up.
You and Ben are still playing little romantic games together? Marriage is going to last forever.
Well, that depends on whether or not you open the door.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We keep changing the locks for security reasons.
Yeah.
And some fit the new master locks and some fit the old.
Right. Have you thought about switching to key cards?
In this classic hotel, the preservationist would have my head. Wait a minute here. Let's see.
Hold it right there. And that means you, Vicky.
Something I can do for you, Asa?
Oh, yes. You can start telling me the truth, starting now.
He's really moving in next to me and Christian.
Well, I just heard him say something like that. But maybe I got it wrong.
Nice try. But I'm sure you didn't. I mean, there actually is a vacant apartment next to me and Christian.
Hey, there are lots of vacant apartments in this town. Maybe he was just talking about one of those.
Yeah, right. Excuse me a sec.
Hey, Jen.
I'm glad I ran into you. I need to return this.
Oh, I mean, it's yours. You know, you don't have to.
No, I do, because it's over. It really is over.
Yeah, I know that.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so, what's the deal with this vacant apartment next to me and Christian?
Well, I don't know what you've heard, but, it's not vacant anymore. I'm moving in.
Al, well, how could you even think of doing something like that?
Because I need a place to live. Okay, look, I had to move out of the carriage house before they threw me out.
I know, but aren't there other apartments in Landby that are available?
Not other ones that my dad owns. Look, the price was right, Jen.
Al, is the money so important that you want to live next to me and Christian?
Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, it is, okay? Look, I don't have a rich lawyer daddy to take care of me, all right? I'm a full-time student, and I need this. Look, it's going to work out, and I'm sorry if it makes you and Chris, uncomfortable.
Look, forget about us.
I'm trying.
What about you?
What about me?
How can you want to live next to us? I mean, do you really want to see me and Christian together every day?
What difference does it make to you, huh? Why do you give a damn about how I feel?
Look, Mommy, if Carrie's credit card debts are Antonio's business, then why don't you let Antonio handle it?
Yeah, but how can Antonio handle it if he doesn't know about it?
Are you planning on telling him?
I don't know, but somebody should.
Well, maybe somebody already has.
Like who?
Like Carrie.
Well, Antonio's never told me anything about that.
Well, like you say, it's Antonio's business.
Do you really think that Carrie would admit something like this to Antonio?
Look, I don't think there's anything that Carrie wouldn't tell Antonio. And vice versa. That's part of what makes them. You know, and why wouldn't she tell him? You know, lots of people have credit card debts.
Do a lot of people get angry notices from collection agencies? That is what this is.
Whatever that is, I think you should let Antonio and Carrie handle it. You've got involved in their lives before, and you know how well that turned out.
Yes, because I didn't know the truth. But this is the truth, in black and white. Christian, your papi and I worked very hard, and we never spent money that we didn't have. If we needed something and we couldn't afford it, we either waited or we did without it. And I was very careful to raise you and Antonio with those same values. I made you responsible for the things you did, especially when it came from money.
And you did a good job. Antonio and I, you know, we're pretty careful with our money.
But if Carrie and Antonio get married, Antonio will be responsible for all this debt. And I cannot let that happen.
Give up the knife before things get worse.
I'm already doing jail time for attempted murder and fraud, and now assault and kidnapping. Things can't get much worse for me, but they can get a lot worse for her.
Ow! Ow! Baby, don't let her hurt me. Allison, let her go now.
I'd love to. Believe me, as soon as you get rid of the cop, the DA, and your boyfriend there.
You're not going to do anything to Roxanne, and you know it.
What if I forget?
Antonio, come on. She already tried to kill me and Seth. What's going to stop her from hurting Roxanne?
Now there's a woman with her head on her shoulders, which is a lot more than I can say for this one if you two don't back off.
Lady, you're not going to make it 2 feet out of this house.
Oh, I wouldn't say that if I...
You hold on to her.
What? Is that a pen? I had a conniption fit over a stupid pen?
Well, I guess it's not mightier than the sword after all.
Roxanne, are you okay?
Yeah, I bounced back like a bad check.
It's all over, Jess.
Well, not exactly. Not for you.
I thought you dropped all the charges.
The ones involving the attempted murder of Jessica and Seth. But you participated in the plot to defraud Jessica out of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, man, but nothing came of it. You know, it's over. Is that?
That depends.
On what?
It depends on you, Jessica. If you want to press charges against Miss Balsam here, you just say the word, and we'll have her arrested.
I'm really very busy right now.
Just hold it. What kind of bull are you throwing, Vicky? First you tell me that Ben has no use for me. Now you want to get rid of me, too. Well, I've got news for you, lady. It ain't going to happen.
Well, I think there's been a mistake made.
Yes. Yours.
Asa, calm down. You got it all wrong. Vicky did not say Ben wanted nothing to do with you.
I was there, Renee. Vicky told me my own flesh and blood was cutting me off. Now you tell me that Ben wants to get to know his old man. Now one of them is lying. And I'm going to place my bet you know where.
Starting to shake off, huh? Come on, Mrs. Davidson. If you want to catch your hubby in the act, better get in here before the act is over.
You think I'm lying? Fine. Ben is right in there. Why don't we just go inside and settle this right now,
Fine. And when we do, somebody's going to be real sorry.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
let's just face it, Jen. Look, if I just dropped off the face of the earth tomorrow, you'd be happy.
That is not true.
Yeah, well, if I just decided to pack up, and move off to Kazakhstan, well, you'd probably be happy.
Look, Al, I was angry, okay? I admit that. I mean, of course I was angry. You tricked me.
Because I love you.
Al, please. What I am trying to say is that I'm not angry anymore. You know, all I really want for you right now is the very best.
You mean that? For real?
Yes. I mean that. You know, I don't want you to fall off the face of the earth or move to...
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to. I just want you to find somebody else to love.
You know, you're a really good person.
I don't know about that.
Well, I do, okay? You're the best person. You can't help it. Look, this is the best place for me to be right now.
Even with me living down the hall?
It's not about you.
Then what?
I need a place. It's available. It's cheap. I need to move in someplace right now. I'm sorry if Chris has a problem with that.
Wait, what do you mean?
The guy went nuts when I told him that I was moving into the apartment down the hall.
Chris knew?
For the longest time, I had writer's block, I guess. You know, my manuscript sat in that drawer, half finished, until Antonio inspired me.
Really? I didn't know that. What did he say?
Nothing. You know, he doesn't even know about this. I didn't want to say anything until I had good news.
Well, you certainly have that now, doesn't she, RJ?
Absolutely.
Watching Antonio finish his own paper and then get that promotion, it made me believe in my book again. So that's why I'm going to dedicate the book to him.
He's going to be thrilled.
Insufferably so.
Oh, please, both of you, don't breathe a word of any of this to him because I want to surprise him with the first book.
Okay.
Oh, I won't breathe a word.
Oh, also, they're going to have a big party. You know, academic celebrities, open bar, the works.
Oh, gosh, I guess I could take another dress out of mothballs again.
No, come on. Let me take you down to the Silver Moon Boutique. They really do have nice stuff down there.
Oh.
You know what? You can afford it now. Splurge. A few luxuries. Come on.
Go on, Carrie.
Do you mind if I skip that coffee with you?
Oh, no. I'm getting used to it. Besides, you should treat yourself. Spend the money while you have it. You can't when you don't.
Thank you.
Come on.
Okay, I almost feel guilty about
No, come on.
I'll never do anything frivolous like this.
Oh, well, that is not the conclusion to which Carlotta Vega has leapt.
I mean, right now, Carrie's debts are hers. Antonio hasn't said a word about marriage.
But they're getting closer every day.
Well, good. And the closer they get, the more they'll get to work on their problems together. Just like Jen and I solved our problems all by ourselves. Once outsiders stop to interfere.
I am not an outsider. I'm his mother.
And I am his brother. But we don't know the whole story, Mom.
Well, the part of the story that we do know is that she owes $50,000. The part of the story that we don't know is how it's all going to end up, and that could end up being the worst part of all.
Hold on. Pedro's out sick, and we got all these orders to deliver.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jorge. Well, you know, just leave it on the counter. I'll take care of it.
Look, Mommy, all I'm asking is that Antonio and Carrie have as much of a chance to work on their problems as Jen and I had. Okay, that's it. Don't interfere. Please?
All right. All right. I won't.
Good.
For now.
Jesse's not pressing charges against me. Don't you guys read the paper? Says she's paying all my medical bills.
That story was planted to trick Allison.
Does that mean I don't get the money?
That is the least of your problems. Jessica cared about you, and you used that to rip her off. Her own mother. You're both gonna pay for what you did.
After you, kiddo.
Miss Perkins, I suggest you shut up.
Well, Jessica, what's it gonna be?
No, I'm not going to press charges. She can't hurt me. I want this thing to be over.
All right.
Way to go, Roxy. You're a better con artist than I realized.
Come on.
You disappointed?
It's like Hank said, it's your call. I'm gonna take you home.
You know what? I have something to say first.
What?
No. Not to you. To Roxanne.
No. This is ridiculous. Vicky does not have to prove her honesty to you or anyone else.
No, I don't really mind.
No, I mind for you. Asa, Ben wants to get together with you. All that Vicky said was that now is not the time. So if you want to bond with Ben, pick the right time. Not just on some urge because you want to do some good for somebody for a change.
Fine. He can pick the time. But it's his move, not yours.
Oh, come on, Asa.
No, Renee,
No, I can't let him wander around in that kind of a state. Asa, I need a witness for this.
Excuse me. I'm locked out of my room. Would you mind terribly letting me in? Thank you so much. Dynamite, thank you. Oh, my God. Ben!
Chris knew that you were thinking about moving down the hallway from us.
So that's not how you found out.
Chad told me.
Chad told you.
Well, don't blame him. He thought I already knew.
So Christian didn't tell you about this?
Are you sure that he knew? Maybe he didn't really know about it.
Are you kidding me? That guy went totally nuts.
You had a fight.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I was afraid he was gonna kill me, so Christian really didn't tell you about this.
I've got to go.
Yeah, I guess you do. Well, looks like I'm not the only one keeping secrets, huh?
Christian, is your mother around?
No.
Ah, that's too bad. I came by on a mission of goodwill.
Well, that's nice. But I'm still checking the till when you leave.
What can I do to convince you that I am not the enemy?
I don't know. Cut 100 points off my IQ. Anyway, what do you want with my mom?
Well, Carrie is throwing this big surprise party for my birthday.
Well, not much of a surprise if you know about it.
Well, I'm not supposed to. But see, the point is, she's really going all out for this party, and, well, I'm afraid that she's spending a small fortune.
And the reason I should know about this is?
Well, Carrie's going to invite all of you. See, she wants our families to get along. So I've come by to propose that we all do just that for at least one evening.
That's some good advice. I hope you take it. No one in my family ever starts up with you.
Oh, well, now that's a lie, but it's a point on which we'll have to agree to disagree. But I'll tell you what, I'll just wait here for your mother and tell her myself.
Well, she might be a while. She's out doing deliveries. All right, well, make yourself uncomfortable.
Silver Moon Boutique. Well, it just gets better and better.
Okay, Ray.
Yeah.
What do you think of this one?
Oh, it's fabulous. Oh, it puts the party in publishing party.
Oh, and you know what? I can wear this to RJ's birthday party, too.
No. You gotta buy another one for that.
No. I'm not going to do that. I can wear this one again. I'll just accessorize it differently.
Oh, all right. But, see this? You absolutely need this for every day.
Ray, you are a terrible influence.
Honey, you got an advance on your book. You know, it's like found money. Splurge, pamper yourself. You never do that.
You know, you're right. Yes. But it's so expensive.
Well, that's why they call this a boutique, everything in here is French. Ooh, this is nice.
Maybe we should go to Logan's. That's just called a department store.
Honey, would you please listen to your Auntie Ray? Spend some money.
Oh, it is fabulous.
Yes.
So expensive. You know what? Who cares? What the heck? I'll throw caution to the wind and I'll get them both. Okay.
Ben?
1 second.
Vamoose. What is going on?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, it's room 1125. Thanks. They'll be up in a few minutes.
Who?
Security.
Security? Well, I don't understand. What is this woman doing here? Dressed like that?
Well, I went out like a light, and when I woke up, this woman was in bed with me, half dressed.
Half undressed?
Or half off her rocker. I mean, first Crossroads, then our house, and now our hotel room. I don't know what her problem is, but I don't care. We're gonna let the cops sort it out.
Cops? What?
No, enough is enough. I want this woman arrested.
No. Gracious, no. We don't need to drag the police into this. Just go away and don't bother my husband anymore, and then things won't get any uglier than they already are.
I hear that.
Wait a minute. Whoa. How do we know you're not going to pop up somewhere else in our lives?
I won't. I give you my word.
Oh, your word. So I should take the word of a stalker.
A stalker? Boy, do you have the wrong idea of me.
Oh, do I? Well, why don't you educate me?
I knew that we would never be mother and daughter, of course. I already have a mom. But I always hoped that we could have some kind of relationship, but we can't. This is it. So, goodbye, Roxanne. Baby, don't go, please don't go.
She sure can't stay after what you did.
It wasn't me. Allison was pulling my strings. What, you're telling me that you don't care about the money at all? I only cared about it because I'm sick and all. Well, you know what, Roxanne? You can go to a free clinic because I am not giving you another penny. Baby, wait, I got nothing. I got no family. I got no daughter. I got nothing. I feel like I'm losing Rex all over again. Who's Rex?
Face forward.
You did a bad thing. You did a bad thing.
No, Ray, I can't get both these dresses, but I only have shoes and a bag to match that one.
Honey, come on. You just have to buy new shoes and a bag.
You know something? I was just thinking the same thing.
That's right, girl.
Oh, you know what? After this, let's go to that new fancy men's shop and get something for RJ.
Okay. All right, wait, I want to show you something over here. Look. Good, huh?
Still here, huh?
Yeah, Christian, why don't you just give your mother the party news for me? And don't worry, I don't expect you to bring a present.
Christian.
Hey.
Why didn't you tell me I was moving in next to us?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Well, I was gonna, but you were so shook up, after you saw your mom and...
Well, what about your fight with Al? When was I supposed to hear about that?
Jen, I was just trying to protect you.
Christian, you can't protect me by keeping things from me. I had enough of that growing up, okay? This is our life, 50-50. If we're gonna share the good stuff, we have to share the bad stuff too. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Secrets have caused us problems before. I won't keep you in the dark again. Ever. So, forgive me?
Yes, I forgive you. But what are we gonna do about Al? I mean, if he's living next door to us.
Look, that's not gonna be a problem, okay? You know why? Because we're not gonna let it. Because we're perfect now. And that's the way we're gonna stay.
You know what, Chad? I can't tell you how much I appreciate you sticking your nose into my business.
Wait a sec, all right? After all the stuff you pulled on everybody, including my kid sister, haven't you had it with keeping secrets? Especially one this dumb. Like Jen wasn't gonna notice you living down the hall from her?
My problem, not yours.
You must be nuts.
I'm not.
All I'm saying is if I were you, I would want to live anywhere in the whole world except next to the girl I was supposed to marry and her boyfriend.
Yeah, well, you're not me, okay? And if I want to live down the hall from Jen, nobody's gonna stop me.
Except me.
All right, I'll tell you everything. If you call off security.
What do I care? Once you're arrested, you'll tell me everything anyway.
No, I won't. And I can handle myself with the authorities. I just would rather not have to.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Front desk, yes, hi. We don't really need security. It was a mistake. Thank you.
Fine. We called them off, but we can call them back, so start talking.
I don't really think it's such a mystery. This woman obviously has a thing for you. I mean, who can blame her? And now she's promised not to bother you anymore.
If that's what you want.
See? Problem solved.
No, that's not how it works. You see, a stalker doesn't stop until somebody stops them.
That's true. But fortunately for you, I'm not a stalker. I'm a private investigator.
A private investigator?
That's right.
Who hired you?
Your wife.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Is this true, Vicky?
I hope that maybe one day we can all be friends. I just want to know who Rex is.
You're wasting time and your boss is in trouble, so where is he?
The transplant work? Is my son going to be okay?
Like to chat? Your favorite stars are waiting for you online. Log on to soapnet.com every Thursday and chat live with your favorite stars. Who will it be this week? Find your schedule on soapnet.com.